Hey, welcome back to Growing More Family Homestead. This is the first episode of our garden vlog series. This is going to be us planting, tending our garden, and hopefully harvesting some yummy vegetables. Today we are planting some sweet corn. So it is March 18th, is that right? Yeah, March 18th. And if you look over here, we've got a little area in our garden that I've tilled. The reason being is I've already tilled this area up over here, but as you can tell, it's a little bit too hard for me to run the little push planter through, so I went ahead and put the tiller back to it. So the dirt's nice and fluffy. We should have no problem. So we actually have some leftover seeds from last year. They should be fine. Silver King is what we're planting, and we've got this little push planter here. It's not my favorite thing in the world to use, but it does work. So we'd already have our seed plate in, and we're going to go ahead and get going here. Try to get this done this afternoon before the sun goes down. Think about this little seeder here. You don't want to fill it up too much because it'll tend to get too much in the pick up multiples of seeds. We're just going to fill it up about halfway, which we may or may not even use all those seeds. I'm not real sure. All right, so we have our seed depth set at 1.5 inches. So we're gonna walk over here and get going. All right, as you can see here, let me move the little cedar back out of the way. See all these flags? We've got them actually at 46 inches apart, and we have reason for that. This year, we're trying something different. That's kind of the whole premise of this YouTube channel name is growing more. We're actually growing, trying to, grow in our knowledge of homesteading and planting and gardening. So it's kind of different meaning to the name of our channel. So what we're doing is just going ahead and we'll seed this corn in the ground. Just trying to keep a straight line, as straight as I can. Thought about naming our channel Crooked Row Homestead because we do tend to have some crooked rows at times. This little cedar goes pretty quick. Now, I did not put fertilizer out with this corn. I normally do with my sweet corn, but this time I did not. We're just going to try it without it this time. For the initial growth stage, we'll add some fertilizer later for sure. So going back to the spacing of these flags, the reason is, I have a full-time job and we got a lot of stuff going on around here, so we don't have as much time as we would like to do things in the garden. So what we're trying to do is hopefully soon we're going to try to find a single row cultivator, and we'll use the Bobcat tractor that we recently purchased to be able to help with some of the cultivation. Now, I do know the row spacing is quite large, and it is not really feasible for some people with smaller gardens, but we do have quite a bit of land here available for our use for a garden, so really doesn't matter if we use a little bit extra space between our rows. So hopefully getting the cultivator at some point later, we'll be able to use our tractor to keep the rows clean, keep the weeds down. And then also, if you watch the potato planting video, we have a row hipper that we can use when it comes time to throw some dirt to the corn. If you'll stay tuned to the video, we'll give you an update on the progress of our potatoes. They have been in the ground now for about a month, I believe, and we'll show you what that's looking like. right, we got them all done. So we ended up with 2, 4, 7 rows of corn. So that should make a pretty good crop. Now I tell you, if you don't have some of these little sprinkler flags or irrigation marking flags or whatever you want to call them, I definitely recommend getting some of these. They work really well. Marking out the rows, you can just measure out, pop one in the ground, find them at your garden center. So we've got that done. So that's it. Again, we're not putting fertilizer out this time. We will, but we're not putting it out right now. And that should probably pop up here in about a week. Hopefully. Maybe we'll get a little rain on it. Ground's got some moisture in it, but probably need some rain on it to help those seeds come out. So that's it. You can see all those seeds I planted, and we still have that much left in the hopper. So really did not put that many out. It doesn't seem like. So let's go ahead and take a look at our potatoes. All right, keeping going with our updates here before we get over to the potatoes. These are our sweet peas we planted. We just planted 16 feet, kind of thick, but they look pretty healthy. They're coming in thick, look like they're growing really well. We're just trying to keep them kind of trained up on this trellis, but they want to get wrapped up with each other. Not real sure what to do about that. They may just be too thick. This is the first time we've ever tried these, so we didn't want to plant a ton of them, just in case they didn't work out very well. But they're coming along. So let's move over to our potatoes. We'll get around over here. We have a lot planned for the garden this year. We had a big garden last year. Got everything kind of tilled up and ready. It won't be long, we'll be planting. We got some onions here. These are, I believe, Texas sweet onions. Got those coming in right there. We got yellow and red down there. The red seem to be doing much better. I don't know if they're a different variety, but they're coming along pretty good. Looks pretty good there. So here's the potatoes. They are coming in really well. Even got some new ones just popping through the ground. Well, we've got some bigger plants. Still got some small ones. See one right there just popping in. There's another one popping in. Another small one there, but then we got some much larger plants. So the potatoes, they're doing well. It looks like we had a pretty good result from those that we planted with the eyes that were on the potatoes. Now these over here on this first row, these are our red potatoes. See them all the way down there. I don't know if I can zoom in. Let's see, can we zoom in? Yeah, way down there. All the way down. A lot of potatoes. And then we got the yellow ones here, or the gold potatoes on this side. I can zoom back out here. There we go. So that's it for this episode, garden vlog number 1. All right, well, thanks for watching our first garden vlog video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to click the thumbs up button and give the video a like. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate you going ahead and clicking the subscribe button today. And click the bell so you're notified of all future content. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. Hey there, welcome to Growing More Family Homestead. Hey, welcome back to a family. Hey, welcome back to. Well, here's our take.
Is this a blooper reel?
It's gonna be a blooper reel.